Holiday edition.
Is she not doing this to me?
Inside the Ant Farm. Drink already. Yep. And speaking of drinking,
let's show off our wares here.
7th-tier brewery.
Imperial Hell's Lager from the 7th tier. It's called Krampus, and I got a feeling it's gonna make us pay for
Make his stomach Krampus after we're done with this. Prost. Oh boy. Ooh. That's a kick in the pills right there.
I think I drank a Christmas tree.
Wow. That makes sense. Christmas ale, pine and floral, piney hops, bright and crispy.
Those are some super piney hops.
Brewed with 2 varieties of hops and 4 types of malts.
What?
True story.
Welcome, guys. It's been a little bit, which is, we're a little, obviously, we're like a little later early. We're in the holidays. We had a lot of stuff going on. We had a lot of people coming up, making moves. So we really have time to get together. But it's close to New Year's right now. It might be after New Year's when it's posted, but
I'm going to try and post it before New Year's to be the last spot.
Next week, we're going to do our best of 2014. So
get ready for it.
And we'll think of the categories sometime.
It's
like the day before, at least.
Best sex position. No, okay, guys.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Me and Jamie have been hosting some family members, the Clan Wonderland and then Clan Tarats last night.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was pretty successful.
I was almost hosting a part of the Clan Tarats, but
what happened? Oh,
that didn't show up. So. It still went really well. We had a really good dinner last night. A pork I just had learned how to make came out really good, so I was pretty happy about that.
And we had some rice and beans and tostones.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Good meal.
Yeah,
and good family, good food, good times, and we played Cards Against Humanity afterwards. So
my mom watched that entire thing happen. And I won, but I didn't win. The winner was really Mom.
Yeah. Whatever. What was the gift again?
They know Calrissian.
Oh, it was the wine holder.
It's a wine holder with 4 wine glasses.
What was that for? Like someone if you forgot to give someone a present or something?
Basically, and
had all the base covered.
Well, I had the other thing that I gave you. So because I always plan ahead. I'm the last Boy Scout.
Well, see, when I was getting presents, I only had a shirt for Stephanie for Tim's wife. So I just I'm already making purses, and I had a lot of green and a couple of gold. And I was like, let's make a purse out of this. Let's see what happens. It came out pretty good. So
I didn't see it. I don't know.
Oh well, you should have been watching all the presents being opened.
I was too busy taking care of the child.
Poor little guy.
You can hear him. You don't have to drink the little thing.
Do you? I think you do. You do have to drink. Can you see your shadow? No, you can't. Okay, so I got a little bit of news, and this is...
You got all the news of the podcast.
Some of it's going back a little bit as well. There's probably... I got
it's
4
okay,
or 5
man.
things to say.
We missed some
the first is talking about Walking Dead Kobolds, the spin-off.
Previously in the Walking Dead.
It's only named Kobold at
this point. It's because of a Chevy Cobalt, right?
Yeah,
that's why it's called.
That's probably... Well, no, because they only do Hyundai, I think, so...
fair enough.
Maybe in this world they only do Ford, I don't know. But in Los Angeles we only have Fords. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. It's set in Los Angeles, so it's hopefully we'll have a pretty cool, different feel, than southernness of Atlanta, where they are.
Well, they better have some desert storylines then, because that's what happens.
There better be at least one surfer zombie.
We're catching brains,
dude, brah.
Or like a guy that's just so stoned that they think he's a zombie.
Like, shoot him! Like, no, bro, I'm alive. I'm just and I don't bathe. No distractions.
Can you guys drink if this baby cries?
Yes, and they have to keep drinking. It's like a waterfall.
Until my wife does something about it. Yeah.
He's like, not the mama. So I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with this. They can sell me anything Walking Dead at this point. I'll at least give it a shot, a chance to look at it. So let's see it. Walking Dead Germany, all in German. I'm watching.
Better be Nazi zombies? What?
Because there's still Nazis in Germany.
It's like the KKK. They're always around. There's gonna be always those guys somewhere.
Speaking of the Suicide Squad, which we weren't, they have finally cast Amanda Waller, the character that they originally were saying.
Yeah, this is old news.
Because I even know
who this is.
It's like 2 weeks ago. They originally think it was going to be Oprah, and Oprah was being courted heavily for it. But they switched it to Viola Davis, who was in The Help and a bunch of other stuff. She's in that new what's that show called? Jeez, I should remember it, but it's not.
Not Damages.
It's
like
a new
one
show
word,
that people do Grey's
Scandal.
Anatomy.
No, it's... I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name.
Exasperated.
Matt will post it right here.
Yeah, because I post stuff, so it'll be right there.
It'll be like a curvy.
It'll be like across my eyes, and I'll go, "We have a coolant leak!" And it'll look like Jordy. It'll be perfect.
How to Get Away with Murder.
That one word, yeah.
That's what it's called. That's what it's called.
By the way, we just we're at the Eastwood Brewing Company. We're going to say that now. So we're gonna have some Eastwood brews coming up very soon. We
don't announce them yet, but we'll just say that.
We won't announce them, but we're gonna do it. They're coming down the pipeline, and we had a good time. It was good.
Yeah, it's good fun.
So yeah, how do you feel about Viola Davis? Have you seen her or anything? Have you seen her in The Help?
I've heard good things, and it's good that they have someone that like looks tough, instead of like
I was not feeling Oprah at all in this, so I'm kind of glad they did.
Well, so I guess Oprah could go tough, but we all know Oprah so well that
I know she's been in stuff that she's been acclaimed in, we'll say, but I haven't seen that in like 20 years. I don't see it like.
Looks like Amanda Waller is pretty badass, so you gotta have someone that can pull off that gravitas.
Yeah, and I think Viola Davis can. So I'm all right with that. I'm very good with it, and we'll see where it's going to go from there.
I'm still not really interested in the Suicide Squad, so I want to get some plot synopsis first, and maybe I'll get into it.
I will give it a look, just because that's what we do, especially because we do video game and comic book stuff. So I will give it a look. I can't say. Jess actually asked me today. She goes, "What are you more interested in seeing, the new Avengers or Batman vs Superman?" I'm like, it's tough to say anything about Batman vs Superman because Avengers is proven. It is a proven commodity. We know that Avengers will. It's like that home run hitter you got that will come out.
Ben Affleck has proven himself as a superhero in Daredevil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they have Superman, which although I liked it, was shaky. It was a very shaky Superman still. The plot was not written as well as it could have been, and there were so many people that died. Who would want this guy around, by the way? But now they're adding Batman.
Well, that's part of the plot. Is like, they don't want Superman around because he destroyed all of Metropolis.
Well, if they would have got Christian Bale as the Dark Knight in there, it would have been a known commodity that everybody knows that he can play Batman. And it would have made a little more sense. I know where they're going, and I'm still excited to see it, but I'm not as excited as I know that I'm going to be when I see it. Avengers. It's going to be awesome. And so, yeah, I was like, I'm definitely going to see both of them, but I'm much more excited to see Avengers. So,
what about Ant-Man? You said to see that?
I am, and they just that was one thing I just saw. They had a movie poster with the
Yellow Jacket.
The Yellow Jacket, which was pretty cool looking. Like a little mechanical thing going on. It was like the mecha Spider-Man or Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, they're basically going to make him a villain, which in the original Marvel comic,
he's more of an anti-hero, or
no, the original Yellow Jacket was actually Hank Pym. Hank Pym is an alternate hero thing.
He is in this one.
And
because we heard it here first.
At that point, his wife was the Wasp, so he was like, I'll be a B character as well. Yellow Jacket, look, I have a stinger thing that I can do.
B character.
So that was his suit originally, and then it was kind of like his darker personality. So he actually ended up. That's when they went through the whole Hank Pym beats his wife storyline. Which
so do you think this might? Do you think they might put Michael Douglas in CGI?
Supposedly, it's going to be the other guy whose name I can't remember off the top. That's going to be in the suit.
Okay.
So
that'd be a good rub.
Unless like a feint.
Although I think they break Michael Douglas' hip if they actually put him in a suit like that. I think it'd be a good rub. You think it's this guy the whole time, and it's Michael Douglas.
Ooh.
It's Hank Pym. I think that'd be.
He's like, look, it's me. I'm really good at going down.
It's like I had to put this armor on because I'm so old. I would have broken into
it's
a
the
million
only
pieces.
Thing that can keep.
I'm like Mr.
alive.
Glass right now.
Hey man, he's kind of
was that a Michael Douglas off? Technically,
yeah,
that was a really weird.
I don't know if you did.
Yours kind of sound like Christian Slater, but
no, that's what Michael Douglas sounds.
He
like.
sounds like this. I'm Christian Slater / Michael Douglas.
No, Christian Slater is more of the like Baltimore accent going on.
Boo.
That's Christian Slater. It's good.
It's good. Look it up. But I want to see because I think Paul Rudd's it's a different role for him. I think it's something he could do well in.
I'm just ready for some Evangeline Lilly. Yeah,
I love Evangeline Lilly. I love her. So. I'm ready to see some more Tariel.
Well, Matt,
the made up elf.
Are we gonna review that movie?
I want to see it, but I gotta
see my wife.
I gotta put it in somewhere. Well, just definitely come. She wants to see it. I want to bring her if she wants to see it.
Whatever.
So. If she wants to see a movie with me, I definitely want to bring her because most times she's like, no, I don't want to go see that. I'm like, I just gotta go with this lunchbox instead.
Come on, I'm the best date ever.
Yeah, you just bought my samples today. Thanks.
Right.
So the interview was canceled, and then it wasn't canceled. It's back on. The interview, the movie with James Franco and Seth Rogen, is about.
I thought you just meant like a random interview, like
the interview
with Magic Johnson.
I was getting interviewed as a assistant manager at Best Buy. No,
were you really?
No.
Breaking news, guys.
No retail. But so it was canceled because basically they think North Korea this allegedly hacked Sony, and spilled Sony's secrets all over. Like they broke a cookie jar.
They have a computer made out of yak's blood and spaghetti, so that makes sense.
I feel like that's the only thing they could do over there. They probably like whip those guys to make them. But
I bet they just hired some dudes from China.
They outsourced. So they leaked a lot of stuff for Sony. Actually, there's a lot of cool stuff that I could have listed. Like Idris Elba, they were in talks with Idris Elba to be the next James Bond. A bunch of other stuff like. People like celebrities they didn't like and stuff like that. There's a lot of cool like salacious stuff, but I'm not going to go into too much about that.
Like Salacious Crumb,
Salacious
in episode 7.
Salacious Crumb. But so the interview was canceled, and then it was brought back, and now it's on like every medium you can possibly like. You can watch it on microfiche now.
There's the Bruder film and then the interview.
Yeah,
I don't blow my nose. Keep talking.
But what was canceled? There was a North Korea centric Steve Carell movie vehicle that was supposed to be made, which was supposed to be like a drama about like a reporter going inside and not like killing someone, but like just the life he had to lead inside of North Korea.
Like do some weird stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue, but it got canceled.
It was Foxcatcher too. He was training North Korean wrestlers.
It was actually
he's molesting.
It was just a movie about Brick, so it's like Isle of Lamp. In North Korea. But that's interesting. There's a lot of stuff, like I said, that came from this hack. But the interview getting canceled, coming back on. I've heard for a lot of pretty decent reviews about the interview.
It made $2.8 million and outsold Guardians of the Galaxy in digital media.
On this one, the Google app, I believe.
Yeah, the Google Play app.
I know it's been sold on YouTube as well for $6.
$6. Yeah, we're thinking about buying it just to.
Don't do that. Uh-oh. Just like North Korea, I'm gonna pirate that.
No, I better copy that legally, of course.
He's like, I will obtain a copy legally.
That we're on YouTube, you idiot. What are you doing? Yeah, legal copies.
We're buying this legally.
We're at Mateo Terrazza's house. He lives on North Edwards
legally.
Avenue.
We're not buying this. We're buying this legally.
We'll legally be buying.
Very low. Don't do that. Okay.
This.
Moving right along. Xmas Jackson, Flaxen Waxen. So the Christmas hack that came out. This was actually a known hack that was supposed to happen to Xbox. The Xbox One Live station actually happened to PS4 as well. So
yeah, they went down.
PlayStation Network and the Xbox Network both got hacked on Christmas Day. One day, Xbox was out. 4 days,
of course.
PS4 was out because they had to go for 4 PS4.
Yeah.
And they're still having connectivity issues.
PS4 was working last time I checked.
By the way, I was having weird things like Hulu wouldn't work at times. I don't know what's going on.
See, I just couldn't get on Dragon Age Inquisition multiplayer.
I couldn't play Destiny, and actually, because of a lot of people couldn't get on Destiny, Zur, who is like their weekend exotic weapons dealer, they're going to have him like for a couple more days during the week.
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone wants to go see Zur. Go see Zur. Get your weapons.
Get your weps. Go for it.
But so PS4 got hacked pretty hard. They balled so hard. First of all, I don't know why they weren't ready for this. Especially because Sony just got hacked. They might have wanted to beef up a little bit. I don't know.
Sigh. Also, hackers, stop it. You're being idiots.
Well, I think a lot of them. I think they did this just to show the vulnerabilities of the system. They didn't do it like to steal like data. They might have done it, but they didn't do it specifically to do that. They did it to show, hey, this is your system, how bad it is. It took you 4 days to bring this thing back up. Dumb, you know? Well, this is something you should be ready for because you have millions of people on here. And that's why they even announced that they were going to do it to Xbox, and Xbox still was down for a day. I mean, oops. They announced it like in Thanksgiving time. Not ready for it. So, I mean, they got to hire some smart people that know how to counter that kind of thing.
If only, right?
maybe us. I don't know how to counter, but you train me.
I will just send me to the hacker's house and I'll punch him in the face.
Just, you know what you do? You can call me and I'll go, did you reset your computer?
Try and hack us. Don't hack us, please. Please don't hack us.
What are they going to do? All 5 viewers watching this. Oh.
I should have just put the thing down like, no, they hacked us. And then we could have like...
I don't think we've passed yet. We're doing good job.
I just said about sex, but otherwise...
Sex is alright. That's good. That's alright. It's like PG-13 at the most.
S.
By the way, Hercules is PG-13 with brief nudity.
I am Hercules!
I got a feeling we're going to see the Rock.
That's right. So the best present you got this year or the best present ever?
It would have been, only thing that would have made it better is if actually when I opened it, you would have gone, I am Hercules! So when I opened
and then I would have thrown like a lion at you or something, or a horse. I would have thrown a horse at you. Like
and then I would have rock bottomed, whatever it was.
You would have thrown the horse up and just...
Because you know he does a rock bottom in this movie somewhere. Come on.
Yeah. He has, it's legally in his contract that he has to do a rock bottom.
So I need 2 rock bottoms and 1 people's elbow to a lion. So, did you hear this about 23 Jump Street? I don't know if we talked about this.
23 Jump Street!
I don't know if we talked about this. That there's supposed to be a crossover, a bizarre crossover with it. So, this is a semi-substantiated rumor that the next 21 Jump Street movie, 23 Jump Street, will be a crossover with the Men in Black franchise. Not only just with Men in Black, but with the Men in Black franchise itself. Now, does this have Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones in it? Does it have Rip Torn in it? Is he still alive? I don't even know.
No, there's no way. No way. Too many drugs. Too many drugs and hookers.
He might still be. He might be pickled. That's the first time we've ever finished a drink before, man. It's like 98 episodes.
Because you can't drink hoppy beers. This is known, man. This is known quantity.
I did. I choked.
I did it.
Okay. Why?
Why?
You have enough money, Jonah Hill, and
no, come on.
And Rip Torn. Rip Torn doesn't have enough money, actually. This is for Rip Torn. Yeah. This one's for Rip Torn. It might be 23 Jump Street ... Rip Torn.
People gonna... Well, I bet it's just gonna be all Tommy Lee Jones in this one. No Will Smith.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, no, he's definitely still alive. He's ageless, man. He just gets more wrinkles. He's like a tree with rings, but he's with wrinkles instead.
I am an ant.
Yeah, basically.
This is a little great piece of news that I didn't write down.
What?
Speaking of... an Ent/Groot.
Matt's way.
Vin Diesel teased that he might have a part in the Inhumans today on Instagram, or yesterday maybe. But do you know what part he might be in the Inhumans?
The dog. He's gonna play Lockjaw.
Play Lockjaw, the Wonder Dog.
I guess that.
No.
Yes.
No.
Correctly.
He's gonna play. Supposedly he was teasing that he was playing Black Bolt.
Well, that makes sense because he's not talking, I guess?
Yeah. So, he was talking in one film, but you couldn't see him. And the next film, he's not talking at all. He's just there.
So, for those who don't know Black Bolt, Black Bolt is the leader of the Inhumans, and his ability basically is that he can murder anything with his voice. And so, he can't speak because if he even utters a word, your head explodes, basically.
And he's like one of the most well-known Kree crossover Inhuman people, is Black Bolt. He's done a lot of crossovers.
No, I mean, the Inhumans were made by the Kree, so that makes sense.
But I'm saying, like, he's one of the most well-known of the Inhumans, I'd say.
I would go with Medusa myself, who's currently an Avenger, but sure.
Yeah, but people know Medusa as a Gorgon from Greek mythology. They don't really know her as an Avenger.
Unless you read Avengers comics currently. Where she's currently an Avenger.
All of our 5 fans that read Avengers comics currently, she's an Avenger right now.
That's all of our fans, man. That's 100% of our fans.
You just kind of lay there until he slides back.
She's not that Molly girl, that strong young girl. Oh, is that Inhumans or what is that?
Well, Miss Marvel is.
Oh, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel's technically an Inhuman.
There's Molly. I think her name's Molly Haynes. She's just like this 12-year-old girl that's like super strong and invulnerable.
Monster Girl, maybe.
I'm trying to think what her. It's not Monster. It might be Monster Girl actually. Maybe that's what it is.
Good luck, because there's a girl named Monster Girl who she basically is like. She's a monster. She can turn into a huge monster, but she can also like just be super strong as a little girl.
Maybe, I don't know. Okay. So this is the last thing I got.
She actually used to be on the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. That's who it is. That's what I'm thinking of. It's her. Because they
she's
call
like
her
reformed,
the prince,
basically.
like the Power Prince or something. They call her something like that too.
Yeah, because I think she's like reformed, so she's not a monster girl anymore. Or something like that.
She's just like a regular little girl, she's like 12 years old or something like that. I just was reading something out the other day, so I should know this, but I was looking at pictures.
I only look at 12-year-old girls.
Sexy monster girl.
You probably find something.
Probably
Actually,
not
no,
something you want to see.
find something.
Probably not something you want to see.
Turn off the filter. Don't turn it off.
Okay, the last thing I have is actually about the new Daredevil show.
Come on.
And I thought Daredevil. I needed you to help me with this for little words because you've actually watched the other show that the showrunner Stephen DeKnight was comparing what he thinks the new Daredevil is going to be like. He thinks it's going to be a lot like The Wire. That's what in grittiness.
Oh, I like that idea. That's good because
you've watched The Wire.
Well, basically, the Daredevil, if you don't know, is the hero of Hell's Kitchen, which one of the toughest spots in.
And really, Daredevil is good, darker. He's not like Ben Affleck. He's good as dark.
Although there was a really good run by Mark Waid where it was a very light and sunny Daredevil. It was actually after one of the darkest runs. Well, he had his like yellow costume on and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember the yellow costume.
Yeah, well, and they did a really good job. They made it like kind of pulpy and it was fun. But I know what you're saying. Like Daredevil definitely because of his power set and his mindset. He's basically a public defender. For a long time.
And because his archvillain murders everyone in his life.
Now I crush you.
Because Bullseye kills like his daughter, his wife, his niece. No,
I thought you were talking about the Kingpin.
Bullseye is horrible. He killed everyone in his life. He's like all his girlfriends. He's like, hey, you like that girl? Nah, Bullseye. You're like,
to be honest, though, Bullseye is just the sword wielded by. It's just the sword wielded by the Kingpin.
Come on, man. He's like, hey, you like that girl?
Yeah, he gets paid to kill that person.
I killed him with the paperclip, sucker. You're like.
He killed Elektra with her own side. That's sad.
Like, you're a jerk. You're
sad.
Jerk.
Like, I take your weapon and kill you with it. Like, oh, man.
Rude. How rude. How dare you, Bullseye. And I only can hope Bullseye is still played by Colin Farrell.
Come back,
Give him a job. You're like, oh, jeez.
Let's not give Colin Farrell a job.
Overact that. So he said he doesn't. He knows that he doesn't want it to be a hard R NC-17 type thing, but he also knows that Netflix has a looser constraint to it.
Oh yeah, they do.
So it'll just be all boobs, basically.
Yeah, like Marco Polo.
Marco Polo is basically Asian boobs.
That should be the title of Marco Polo.
Asian boobs.
They slip it into every episode. You're like, okay, oh, this one's like nope.
And
there we go.
Naked women doing karate, which is
well, that happened a lot.
Kung fu.
That happened a lot. Yeah, come on, karate,
kung fu.
Wait, Jay-Z over there.
Well, it could be karate. Karate
36 in a karate class.
He doesn't want it to be like that, but he still wants to test the limits where they couldn't do that network TV type stuff.
Yeah, and I like that.
Have you seen the costume where like they showed a couple stills of him with like the bandana over his eyes type?
Well, I feel like that's like the first costume he makes, maybe.
Yeah, that's what they're showing, like that kind of thing. I like those.
Daredevil begins.
I'm alright with it.
Hey, I'm waiting for House of Cards season 3. That's all I'm waiting for.
It's getting very close.
By the way, the original British show only had 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So,
well,
keep going after this.
He's the president now. How far can he go?
He's gonna be the king of the world.
Get more awful. He's getting more and more awful. Like, something's got to give, obviously. He's probably going to get assassinated the last episode.
That'd be fun. Everybody be talking. He's like, I got shot in the head.
It's like, yeah, you might see my brains bleeding out, but I still won.
I'll tell you why. No.
And then right before he dies, he knocked.
That could be fun. Who knows?
I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it. Just like the Jessica Jones one.
Okay, you keep it in the table, though, and... Our camera,
dinosaur walking.
Our cameraman.
It's a dinosaur walking.
Yeah, that's what people think the T-Rex is going by right now. Speaking of the T-Rex,
how
about Jurassic Park? No, I don't know anything about that.
Jurassic Pork.
We had some Jurassic Park yesterday.
It was pretty good. Came out pretty good. You got anything?
That's all I got. Nothing.
That's all I got.
If you didn't notice, it lists all his stuff.
Tim didn't run in, by the way. There was no run-ins from Tim. Yep. Pretty lame.
Pretty lame.
Whatever.
Hey,
no
guys,
run-ins.
We still love you, okay?
Thanks for showing up, guys.
Finn.
Dang.
Boom.
Stay classy. Next week. Best of 2014.